Okay. So have you ever like looked at your dog and thought, huh, I wonder if their personality is like,
Written in the stars.
yeah, actually like written in the stars.
Uh-huh.
So that's what we're diving into today, this book.
AstroPaws.
AstroPaws, yes. The Celestial Guide to Your Dog's Zodiac Destiny.
Catchy title.
Right. Like I saw that and I was like, oh, we gotta look into this.
Had to pick it up.
Yeah. And like, so it's basically saying that you can unlock like all these secrets about your dog's behavior through astrology.
Uh-huh.
So like, each zodiac sign,
Yeah.
corresponds to different dog traits.
Yeah.
And it affects, everything like from their mood
Yeah.
to, how they like to play to,
What kind of treats they like.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's
I
good.
don't like you, but I'm a little,
I'm skeptical.
yeah, I was going to say skeptical,
Am I
but
not
I'm
like that?
open-minded.
I'm super curious too.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, think about it. People have been looking to the stars for like guidance and insight forever.
That's true.
So why not for our furry friends too? Yeah, that's a good point. So like, how does this whole like dog zodiac thing even work?
So basically it takes like the traditional zodiac signs,
Okay.
The Aries, Taurus, Gemini, all that,
Yeah.
and applies those characteristics to dogs.
Okay.
So like, for example,
Yeah.
we were talking about Aries dogs before.
Yes. Very energetic, playful.
Always up for a challenge.
Always got to be doing
They-
something.
Exactly. Now, on the other end of the spectrum, you've got your Pisces dogs.
Right.
These are like your sensitive souls, your intuitive pups.
Yeah, like maybe a little more chill, right?
Much more chill. Probably napping right now.
Yeah, curled up somewhere. So like, okay, it's kind of funny to picture these like astro pups, right?
It is.
But is there like actually anything to this whole like personality type thing?
I mean, that's the interesting part. Even outside of astrology, we see certain traits that tend to go together, right?
Yeah, that's true.
So, like, maybe this book is suggesting that those patterns are somehow influenced by, when a dog is born.
By the stars.
By the stars, exactly.
Okay, so like let's say I have an Aries dog.
Okay, buckle up.
What's this book going to tell me? Like, what do I need to do?
Well, first of all, get ready for a lot of energy.
Okay,
This dog is going to need an outlet.
right.
So the book really stresses channeling that energy in a positive way.
Oh, so like how?
So think agility training, long hikes, challenging puzzle toys, things that are going to keep them mentally and physically stimulated.
Keep them busy.
Keep them busy, exactly.
Okay, so then what about like training-wise?
Ooh, that's another area where the book gets really specific.
Okay.
So it suggests that certain signs might need like a totally different approach to training.
Like, give me an example.
Okay, so like a stubborn Taurus
Uh-oh.
might need a lot of patience and positive reinforcement,
Right.
while a free-spirited Sagittarius might respond better to like a more playful, fun approach.
Oh, that makes sense.
So it's all about tailoring your methods to their astrological personality.
That's so interesting. So like, I'm starting to think about my own dog and like where he falls in all of this.
Where does he fall?
He's a Cancer.
Oh.
And like the book says that Cancer dogs are like total homebodies.
Yeah.
They need their own little comfy space. And it's so true. He like loves to just curl up in his little corner of the couch.
Wow. It's like they knew him.
I know, right?
It makes you think.
It really does.
Yeah.
But also like, do we really think that like all this advice actually lines up with like what we know about dog behavior?
That's the million-dollar question, right? I mean, some of these tips might be based on like general breed tendencies.
Right.
But every dog is an individual, right?
Of course.
So like relying only on their zodiac sign could mean we're missing their individual needs.
Yeah, that's true. You can't just like put every dog in a box.
Exactly.
So like speaking of boxes and putting things into them.
Where are we going with this?
This book also talks about like astrological compatibility
Between.
between dogs and their owners.
No way.
Yes.
Like, are you a good match for your dog based on your sign?
Yeah, like they say a fiery Leo dog might clash with a quiet Virgo owner.
Really?
I know it sounds crazy.
It does.
But like maybe there's a grain of truth in there somewhere.
Well, it definitely makes you think about how different personalities can either, complement each other or clash.
Sure. Yeah, that's true.
So like maybe instead of taking it literally, it's more about being mindful of those potential dynamics.
Right. Like if you know that you're a super chill person
Yeah.
and you're thinking about getting a high energy dog,
Yeah.
maybe that's something to consider.
Be prepared.
Exactly.
So like at the end of the day, healthy relationships, whether it's with humans or with dogs, come down to understanding each other's personalities and being
Yeah.
responsive to each other's needs.
Absolutely. Zodiac sign or not.
Exactly.
Okay, we just went on a deep dive into AstroPaws.
We did.
It was a wild ride.
It was.
I mean, it's a fun way to think about our dogs.
Absolutely.
Like we said before,
Yeah.
it's important to take it with a grain of salt.
Yeah.
A big grain of salt.
Maybe a whole bucket.
Wow.
Because at the end of the day, every dog is an individual.
Absolutely. And there's no one-size-fits-all approach to understanding them.
That's true. So what do you think are like the big takeaways here?
Well, I think it's a good reminder that there's always more to learn about our furry friends,
Yeah.
and that paying attention to their individual personalities is key to building a strong bond.
Totally. So tell me, do you think your dog's personality actually matches up with their zodiac sign?
Ooh, that's a good question. I'm going to have to go home and observe.
Let us know. We'd love to hear your postrology stories.
Postrology, I love it.
But more importantly, like, think about how you can use this information or any information to better understand and connect with your own amazing, unique dog.
Absolutely. That's what it's all about.
Thanks for joining us for another deep dive.
Always a pleasure.